Lied about me. Your father. If you lied about your father, what do you give up the world? I'm tired of it, Joe. I just had enough. If you can't talk to me face to face, you're a punk ass. That's all you are. You got all the money, everything, but you know what you don't have? You don't have no heart, and I'm going to tell you something else you don't have. You ain't got two balls. You don't want to talk to your father because you couldn't handle me. 81 years old. You couldn't handle this guy right here. And when you said I beat up kids, I beat up other women, Joe Harrison was, when you farted in your house, they knew next door. How could I get away with that?
My real father was crazy. He was like a psychotic person. He beat the fuck out of my mother.
Like he would be the type of...
You owe me a big apology.
Joe, you were taken away at a very young age, okay? Unfortunately, you did not get to grow up with the man that we were fortunate enough to grow up with, that my kids are fortunate enough to grow up with.
Smacks women, beats the shit out of kids.
When he went to college for acting, he had to take up drama.
It beats the shit out of them. So I went from living around these Italian, New Jersey psychopaths.
Yeah. You said the Italians in North Jersey were psychotic? A lot of the Italians. Joe, I'm 81 years old. I never met a psychotic Italian.
These crazy-ass Italian psychopath Italians over here, you know what? We know one thing for sure. We know family. We not caught up in the bullshit over there in Hollywood and all that, bro. We down to real roots, okay? And this man is the real root, brother. You always revert back to your roots, Joe. What you doing, man? Sit on the other side of the table, my man. No cameras, no nothing, bro. And not me. Don't worry, I won't be here.
I'm sorry that all this happened to you. From the bottom of my heart, I am sorry. Because you will never know what you have missed out on in life. I love when I see the comments. They just want the money. They want the money bag. I have a box, Pandora's box. And if I open it, Joe, things would get really ugly. But see, we don't roll that way. Us psychopaths from New Jersey, we don't roll that way.
Italian psychopaths.
Italian psychopaths. Whether or not you like it or not.
You're Italian,
He's
Joe.
3/4 Italian, whether or not he likes it or not.
I don't know. You better look in the mirror real quick.
Yeah.
It's about time you become a man, Joe, and get to reality. You were wrong. You lied. We all know you lied.
So everybody's mindful on something, okay? You're looking at a real cop, real detective, okay? This record is squeaky clean. Let's just get that in perspective.
Joe, in front of everybody, I'm looking at you and I'm pointing at you. Come here, sit down, and me and you talk. That's it. I won't tell nobody what was said. I'm a stand-up guy. I ain't like you making up stories so I can make money. I don't do that shit. Especially family. I don't do that. But I'm going to tell you something, Joe. Before you go here and you come here and you sit, do me a favor. Go buy that set of balls.
The men that don't have their fathers can wish that they can only sit beside them one more last time. I know that's me. It's coming out here just trying to connect this selflessly, brother.
I'll tell you what I believe in, Joe. Family is everything. Everybody else you meet, you think you're on Broadway, you think you're this, you think you're that. Everybody else is a bus ride. You get on and you get off. But family is, after all these years, they barked at me, barked at me, barked at me. I'm barking back. But Joe, you know what you're going to see? You're going to see the real me. Your real father now. I'm no joke.
Our family is that we're very, very close. No matter what goes on in our family, it has always stayed within our family. This whole Joe thing is something very new to us. This is the only way to respond to him because we've contacted him privately. He doesn't want to hear what we have to say. He doesn't want to hear our story. He doesn't want to hear the truth. But here's the thing. When you make an accusation, you have to back it up with proof. And when there's no proof, there's no truth to what you're saying. So we have a box full of proof, Joe. We have proof from the Attorney General's office. We have proof from the police department. We have proof from legal cases. Whatever you said, my father's a psychopath. My father beat children. My father beat women. My father beat your mother. We have proof, Joe, that it never happened. Real proof, legal proof. Where's your proof? My father wants is 25 minutes alone with you. No cameras, nobody around.
And Joe, do me a favor when we meet. Bring your report card from the college you went to, the drama school. I know you had to pass that test.
There's two parts of the story. Okay, so for all you Joe Rogan fans out there, Joe's been telling his side of the story for 27 plus years. Now it's time for the original Rogans to tell our side of the story. Unfortunately, Joe didn't want to address that because he doesn't know how. So we have to address it with you on social media.